Kimmy K. I'm in here in the Wolf Den. I got Morgan Evans with me.
The Wolf Den, is that what this
The
place is
Wolf
called? That
Den,
makes
yeah.
perfect sense.
It's
Okay.
Velvet Underground. It's awesome. So,
Oh,
yeah, it feels a little bit like a nightclub in here, huh?
It does. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have done the dance versions.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
You dance around enough as it is. Now, this is quite the contrast. We were talking about this. You were talking about as you went into your song.
Yeah.
And I just asked you what happens if you hit the wrong one.
Yeah.
And you said you did. Did anyone notice it? Not at all, huh?
It's
pretty amazing.
It can be bad when you hit the wrong one. The worst thing that's ever happened is, and it's not the end of the world, but so see how you can't see it maybe here, but there's
Yeah.
all lights on here.
Yes.
And the lights indicate like whether there's a full track. So like the drum track there, the lights on. I know that the drums are still recorded.
Right, okay.
But in the daytime, when the sun's shining on it, you can't see that.
So it's all muscle memory.
So yeah, at CMA Fest this year, I went out and played in the daytime, and I played that Day Drunk song,
Yeah.
which is kind of happy, like everyone's drinking in the
Yeah,
daytime.
yeah.
And then I went into Everything Changes, the one that I did after that, which is kind of like meaningful, you know.
For sure.
And I'd forgot to delete Day Drunk before I went into the other song. So I got into the second chorus of Everything Changes, like this emotional moment,
my
and it was
gosh.
like, whoa, like everyone's drinking. I was like, oh no.
You're like really feeling that song then.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
that's the worst thing that can happen.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. Well, as you mentioned, you're having a big year, obviously. So
It's been a great year,
got the
yeah.
new song out, and
Yep.
of course you're engaged.
Yep.
And what else do you have planned for this year after the wedding happens? What do you have planned?
Well, I'm learning, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you put a country song out for the first time in America, you go around and you see everybody.
Sure.
And
sure. Mm-hmm.
and I'm in the middle of that right now. I think we're on to like almost the 50th day.
Oh wow.
And last week we snuck back to Australia for 4 days, which
Okay.
it's good to get things done. Not
Yeah.
great for the body clock.
No,
but,
no, reset. That's
but
for sure.
it's been awesome. Like it's like I'm getting like a whirlwind tour of Australia and
Back
the US.
and forth
Yeah.
here too, especially in the U.S. because you'll be on the East Coast for October, but then you go home again. So what when you have time, what are you going to do? What's the first thing you're going to do when you head home?
I was just saying to Ray, Kelsey's away this weekend in the UK.
Yeah. Okay.
And I have the weekend off in Nashville. And I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to like be at home going like this.
Yeah.
How good's this? Yeah. That hasn't happened for a couple of months.
Well,
so
yeah, well, you're not used to it, that's for sure. So,
Yeah.
yes, busy schedule, obviously. And then, like, when you do go home, do you get a chance to get together with your brother and your friends to play?
It was crazy last week. I didn't see any of my family last week in Australia, which sucked. But yeah, we'll go back. I'm playing a couple of shows down there over New Year's. So
Okay.
when Nashville shuts down for the winter, we'll go back there and do some stuff. Yeah.
Hang out.
Yeah, but
See
I
him
love
again.
traveling around America. I love learning the local things and all the
Yeah.
local places. What's something very local Sacramento that I could do or eat or drink or tell a story about?
There's a lot of answers to that question, but I assume you are you've been an in and out person so far since you've been here.
Oh yeah, did
Okay.
that start here?
It's a California,
California
thing to
thing,
me.
yeah.
I lived for years out of California, so when I came back, that was like my first thing.
In-N-Out Burger.
But what is your favorite thing? Since you're not from here originally, what is your most favorite thing you've ever had?
In America, in general?
Yeah.
Probably Mexican food.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Woohoo!
everyone
can
likes
tell we're from
Mexican food.
California.
Yeah, Australia's a long way away from Mexico.
Yes,
so
indeed.
when I was back, I noticed that like places are starting to pop up now. It's becoming like a cool thing.
Oh,
but
good. There you go.
certainly before I moved over, it was pretty rare. And
Yeah.
obviously, you guys have got some pretty good stuff here in California.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
I still haven't eaten it yet, but I think the weirdest thing will be the bloomin' onion. I keep hearing about this. It's probably
Oh.
the most asked question.
Really?
Yeah. Have you ever had a bloomin' onion? No.
You have to say it like that too. A bloomin' onion. Yeah,
something
say
like
it just
that.
like that.
Something like that. Yeah. What else? Grits. I haven't come around to grits just yet either.
Grits are good.
Yeah.
Everyone agree? Yeah.
See, I feel like the quality of grits is directly proportional to the amount of cheese in there,
Well, yes, and what you add to it.
which is
that's
kind
true.
of like anything in life.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. You got to sprinkle it with some good stuff. So that's
Yeah.
good. Well, thank you so much for coming in today. We loved it. It was awesome. And of course, MorganEvansMusic.com is where you go to check out the new song and everything else. So thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Thank you.